Okay guys, this is Ryan with EcoForce. I got a quick tech tip for you today about setting up heaters in the cold weather. Obviously with your propane tanks, with direct fired heaters, it's always going to be an issue with your tanks freezing up a little bit when it's colder out. So today we're setting up a Black Widow here on the front door. Then we also got one going here through this window. I'm going to show you some different ways that we use to keep our tanks warm, to keep the BTUs up and the job going strong. This right here is just a half tank blanket, so it covers half the propane tank. This is great. They heat up to about 90 degrees. They keep the tanks warm, especially if it's not too cold outside, in the 50s, something like that. One blanket's good. If you need to, you can always double them up. Take two of those. If you don't have a full tank blanket, you can just take two of them and actually double them up. You're drawing a total of 6 amps of power, not even. It's actually going to be less than 5 amps of power, but you're going to be able to heat up your propane tank that way. Hooks up to the heater, you're good to go. Now if you don't have these options, you need a quick fix. Here's another way that we do it. We'll take our tanks. We actually have two tanks here, actually doubled up. See if I can get in here and show you guys what we're dealing with. But here's our propane tank doubler. It's actually connecting two propane tanks together. So we wrapped them in blankets, and then we have this duct going down underneath it. It's just a 6-inch duct, and it's going to blow onto the two tanks right here. So I'll cover that back up. So that's kind of what it looks like. We just use a couple blankets, wrap them up. It's going to make a little teepee around the duct. And what this duct is, it's coming inside. This is going to a little fan that we have. You can get any little fan from a Harbor Freight, hardware store, anything like that. Just get a little fan that you can stick inside the house. So when we're heating this up, it's all going to be 150 degrees in here. It's going to suck that hot air, and it's just channeling that hot air down this smaller duct to the propane tanks. So just a quick video on a couple different ways. Propane tank doublers, which I'll go ahead and show you. Here you go, connecting the two propane tanks together. It's just a simple hex 7/8 right there. Take a crescent wrench, tighten that down, put your regulator on the end. You're drawing off two propane tanks, wrap them up with this duct, or go with your power blankets. They work great. Low amp draw, keep your tanks warm throughout the entire treatment.